porch. Reset. And tell a story again. Tell me about Dad. What's special about that spring? That spring back there behind the Chesleys.
It's deep, wasn't it?
It was eons deep.
Have they sent divers down there?
I think they sent some people down there to try to find China.
All right.
They went on forever and ever. You know, that spring, that pond was fed by an artesian well.
Yeah.
And they found that it was the deepest artesian well in the world.
What's an artesian well?
It's
Just
water
deep.
that bubbles up out of the
Out
ground.
of the earth.
Okay, salt of the earth,
So, yeah. And,
water of the earth.
yeah. I don't remember most of the stories I told about that. I remember Boy the Sleep beside me.
How about Mr. Calloway?
Okay, well, hold on. So, what was General Ball doing? Well, Colonel Ball.
No, he was major.
Oh, Major
But
Ball. What was Major Ball
General,
doing?
I call him General Ball. I still do call him General Ball.
Right.
Because it makes the story more interesting.
Right, of course.
Yeah, General Ball was encampment there at the Chesney.
Chesney property.
Chesney on, yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. I can't remember all the stuff I used to come up with. I can't remember. I used to just be, I don't have it anymore. I can't rattle it off.
But wait, General Ball was encamped around about around the spring.
Yeah, they kept around that pond,
And who came up on him?
Stonewall Jackson.
Yeah.
Well, what happened when Stonewall came up?
That was J.E.B. Stewart, I'm sorry.
Oh, Jeb Stewart. Yeah.
What happened with Jeb Stewart?
Take
came up?
defensive positions. Fire at will. Who the hell's Will?
Hey, but we had a neighbor over there, Mr. Calloway. He had that truck.
Mr. Calloway, yeah.
Calloway. Was
He
it
a
Calloway?
neat- He was a neat old man.
Yeah. And that truck was.
He up and died.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
that truck.
He peed in an outhouse for
That he had an
his
outhouse.
whole life.
Yeah.
They never had indoor plumbing.
Well, I was in his house. I think I took you all in
You
there.
did. You did.
Yeah.
We
I
were
used-
fascinated by that
I
outhouse.
used the man's
Well, he was
outhouse.
a fascinating person.
Yeah.
He was about as...
He gave us Susan B. Anthony's.
Did he?
Oh,
Yeah, he did. Yes.
He was about
Yes. Mr.
as soft of the earth as you'll ever find, really.
Wow.
I don't know what he lived on. I have no idea. Somehow he found out all about me and that I received a pension from the military. And so he told me, apparently the postman told him. I don't know.
Oh, yeah. Long before the internet.
These,
The postman.
He said, Mr. Ron, you get a pension from the military, from the Veterans Administration. I said, yeah, how the hell do you know about that?
Well, what did he say about it?
I don't remember.
Talking with the postman.
It's the only person that could have told him.
So, Dad.
Yeah.
Dad.
Yeah. Well, yeah, that man didn't have a pot to piss in, literally.
Oh, no, he didn't.
He didn't have anything.
All right, so
He
Dad,
had a beautiful truck. That truck, I'll never forget it.
I don't
It was
remember his
orange. But
I don't remember his truck.
do you
I'm
remember
sorry.
his truck, Dad?
I don't.
No,
It was
I don't
one. It was one of those old Chevy trucks with the spare tire on the
On the
side.
side, yeah.
Oh,
And
my
man,
gosh.
it was gorgeous.
It was, that's right.
And but when I say it was gorgeous, it was very iconic looking. It wasn't
30,
restored.
Probably 30-something.
It may have been that old, but it was Reese. His truck, that thing had the patina, that old weathered patina that you would.
All right, Dad.
It was beautiful.
So-
how do you not remember
I
that?
don't remember his truck.
Oh, that's what
I'm
I remember
sorry,
the
I
most
don't.
about him, Mr.
I
Calloway.
remember his
truck.
house and his outhouse.
Well, that's a lot.
His house was white, and it was wooden. and it was corroded. And he had an outhouse, and I
right.
used his outhouse. I don't remember the man's truck,
All right.
and I remember the game
You
gave me
remember
Susan
the,
B. Anthony's.
you remember
That's
the-
what I remember.
Gotcha. Okay.
You remember the earth moving equipment that was?
Yes,
Hell yeah.
yes, Dad, yes.
God,
You took
yeah.
us over to that, and it was like going to showbiz. Just almost it was going to showbiz.
Yeah, I took you guys to the best playgrounds I could find.
Earth moving equipment.
And to the heavy equipment. No, I
Right.
took you to several.
Oh
playgrounds.
no, the
One
Johnson
over-
and the Johnson and Johnson. Or am I saying that right? Johnson. That damn motel. What was it called?
Howard Johnson.
Howard
Damn it,
Johnson.
Evans.
God,
God,
yeah.
Howard
mine
Johnson.
with their damn fried clams. Oh, gosh.
Oh yeah.
Fried clams, Howard Johnson, dude. Dang it. God, they had you get a whole plate of flight. Anyway, Dad. So General Ball was around the spring. Dad, that water was blue.
It was.
So
It was
blue.
blue. Oh,
so
it was
mineral
beautiful.
blue. It was beautiful.
That's because
Beautiful. It was gorgeous.
That's because it was fathoms deep.
Right. But
Damn.
in the damn man's backyard, right in Tennessee. But
Scary.
It was scary.
Scary.
But it was this beautiful mineral
It
blue.
was indeed.
Scary.
So General Ball,
You know what else was scary?
Dad, General Ball
His
lived
bull.
there.
That bull he had was scary
Well,
too.
Mom fended that off with the dang, fed that thing like a hot pepper. Anyway,
Did I ever tell you about
or gave her weed or whatever.
Mr. Chesney got fed up with his son-in-law, Mr. Surgeon. Guy who bought the house from.
Oh,
Lived across the way.
yeah, right. The White House, the big
Yeah,
White
big
House,
White House.
the big house.
Yeah. Oh,
yeah.
Across the street, that they own that. Yeah, Mr.
Yeah,
Chesney.
no.
That's
They
right.
gave us candy bars.
And I told
That's
Mr.
right.
Chesney, he said he can't go on vacation because he can't rely on John Surgeon to milk his cow. I said, what? I used to milk cows. I said, I'll milk your cow for you while you go on vacation.
Where was he? That begs the question. Where was he going?
Your mother and I went over there, and he said, here, sit down on this stool and milk this cow. About that time, the cow lifted its leg up and knocked me over.
Oh no!
Oh,
Good God, Dad,
Cow
that
shit.
could have been horrible.
Huh?
You could. I mean, that could have been fatal.
And he
Well, it's
he
not as
said-
bad as a horse,
He
but-
said, I don't think you're going to work. And I was helping
Damn,
him
let's
pick
try to
apples.
milk your damn cow.
I was helping him pick apples with them. And those triangular shaped ladders that go up the apple trees.
Oh yeah.
I got up there on one of those with picking apples. He said, son, don't you know how to pick apples? I said, well, I thought I did. He said, well, you started at the bottom and worked your way to the top.
Oh,
really?
Were you at the top or can you wait?
Dad, that's exactly what I would have done. That's exactly what I would have done.
the
I
same
would have done the
thing.
same thing. I'd have started at the bottom, I mean at the top, and worked
I
my
said,
way
well,
down
I'm
to the
not
bottom.
much of an apple picker or a milker, either one.
But I can do both.
Yeah, can't.
I can
To
go
some-
find you a horse.
To some extent, that I can find you a horse.
My mother taught me to milk. And I never was a good milker. Boy, she could milk up a storm, I tell you.
It's all about how you pull them titties.
Yeah, you got it.
Yeah.
My mother could outgrip me until I was 16 or 17.
Oh.
Holy crap. No wonder she had arthritis. Good Lord.
Oh, boy.
She had bad arthritis,
Oh, yeah,
Dad.
she
That's
had that
from gripping all them tits.
Yeah.
And them cow tits.
Rheumatoid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She was strong.
All right,
Milking
Dad.
cow.
So that spring back there is an anomaly.
It is.
Supposedly, yeah,
It
yeah,
really
yeah.
is. I mean,
So,
you don't
yeah.
see many
No, you don't.
artesian fed
Yeah.
Right.
ponds.
There was
So-
nothing else around there like that.
So,
It was
Dad,
just
what
there.
is
I've
your-
never seen another one.
Stop and think for a moment.
I've
What?
seen the tar pits out in California.
Oh, I know. Those are
It's a lot like
unbelievable.
that, except it's water instead of
Right.
tar.
Yeah.
So, think about your earliest memory that you can think of, Dad.
The what?
Earliest memory when you first thought of the,
Oh, serpentine.
the slippery, slimy,
Oh, that.
greasy, grimy, runny nosed, toot smelling hunchback old man around that damn spring, which he had no business around, clearly, but he was clearly living in the mountains,
No.
right by the hills. And his interactions with Mr. Ball. I'm sorry, General Ball.
General Ball really looked down on greasy, grimy, slippery, slimy, runny nose, tooth smelling, hunchback old man.
Well, you got a vagrant living out there in the
Yeah.
damn hills like that. When
I
you're
mean,
sitting there trying to have a
right.
proper.
General Ball's trying to recruit him into his battalion. but he couldn't pass the piston test.
That slippery, slimy, greasy, grimy, running.
We should come-
Hunchback old man.
We should go. S. Slippery. That's SS.
Well, they went to shit in hogs, they
SSOG.
Now he was always like the he was always like the, what would they call it in the Greek when they would sit there and have the thing come down? It was like the thing that would change the entire outcome of the entire story.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
what was
know
that called in
what you're
Greek?
talking
Anyway, that's what the slippery, slimy, greasy, grimy, rainy nose, tooth smell, hunchback man was. He was like, I mean, he
was into everything.
I know that's
Yeah.
right.
And the general tried to make an officer out of him, but he said, "You ain't even enlisted, man. You can't pass the piss test. How you gonna be a soldier if you can't piss in a damn cup and get it to come out
Yeah.
positive?"
Yeah.
Well, Dad, you talk about how you become slipping and sliming down the hill.
He came slippery and sliming down that hill and hit some rock outcroppings and bounced up in the air and came down on his ass and shit splattered
It stopped.
everywhere. And he got back on all his horses and he started running again and hit another rock outcropping up in there and came down right in the middle of General Ball's encampment. Splattered, slippery, slimy, greasy, grimy shit and sludge all over the troops there. And they got upset. And they took up their rifles and so they was taking aim at slippery, slimy, greasy, grimy. And General Ball said, "Hold fire!" And then when General Jeb Stuart came over, he said, "Fire at will!" And they thought the slippery, slimy, greasy, grimy, smelling hunchback old man was Will. And they annihilated him.
Oh, so bad for him.
Oh
I can remember when you guys were young. I could come up with one story after another.
Oh
You guys would cackle. I had recordings of you cackling.
God! Gosh!
Oh, it was beautiful. To
Oh my
hear.
God.
Absolutely beautiful.
Oh my God! Oh God!
Well, let's see. We've got snot, shit,
He's slippery, slimy, greasy.
military stuff.
and
I mean,
you know
what's
what
not
it
to
is?
love?
It's the corroded metal head Evans.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Your mother would get upset with me.
They're slipping and sliding and greasing and grinding all over the damn.
Falling down hills.
Damn, Mr.
Rock
Chesney
outcroppings.
all around Mr. Chesney's damn spring. General Ball's army was around there getting in the way of everything. Oh my God.
I think Jeb Stewart wiped all of them out except for General Ball.
Aw.
Yeah, he was left living so he could name Ball Camp.
Yeah,
Ball camp, that's right.
Ball camp. Yeah, one of us went. I think I went to ball camp.
Ball camp, elementary school or
I
something?
don't know. Whenever
There
it was transition.
was a ball camp school.
Yeah, there was. I went to it.
I think your mother taught there.
She may have. And then there was let's see, ball camp.
Dad, how did you come up with that?
I don't know. It's a Rayburnism.
Oh,
No, Rayburn come up with stuff like that all the time, and it's just an offshoot of him. He never had a slippery, slimy, greasy, grimy, running nose, tooth-smelling, hunchback old man, but he had a bunch of other stuff.
what do you have?
Oh yeah, he had the Phantom of Pot Rock.
What? Phantom of Pot Rock?
Phantom of Pot Rock and the Gambit Monster.
What the hell is that? Oh my
Well,
god.
they're both places close together.
The Phantom of Freeze.
That's like the maniac. That's like the maniac of the mouth of Wilson.
Oh my God! Malcolm Wilson. I had the same question for him that you all asked me. How did he kill it? Malcolm Wilson. Wilson I had a neighbor named Wilson Rainey. I said, is that Mr. Rainey mouth? His mouth?
His mouth.
Oh my gosh.
I didn't know until I was in college that it was the mouth of Wilson Creek.
Mouth of Wilson Creek.
Mouth of Wilson. There's a mouth of lots of creeks.
Yeah,
Mouth
I
of
guess
Chestnut
so.
up at Fisher's Peak. Chestnut Creek that flows through Galax. Recently flooded.
Oh, that Keith showed us that.
Oh yeah,
those pictures. That day, the McDonald's flooded.
Oh god.
What?
McDonald's. Well,
Yeah.
well,
Oh,
that may have
yeah.
been Hurricane Mike.
Oh, I saw that. Yeah, it tore up their whole parking lot.
Yep.
And the veterinary clinic over there where my dad's family's house used to be.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
The old
yeah.
Caldwell house was there.
Right.
It-
Down by
What's-
the river.
Yeah, down by the creek. And
Right.
the mud.
Oh.
Had a mudslide there.
Oh man.
Oh, it's a mess.
Oh, he shut.
Dude, when I was
I saw
3 years
pictures of
old-
that, and it was all the way. It
When I was-
almost capsized the or went over the top of the
When
swinging
I was
bridge.
3 years old, they had a flood in Galax.
They had a what now?
A flood.
A flood.
My dad put me on his shoulders. That flood water got up to within about 100 feet of our house, which was
Ooh.
pretty
Right.
far up the creek. But before it got up that far, he took me down to the bridge, and there were chicken coops with chickens on top of them.
Oh my
Floating
God.
by, huh?
Dead
Oh
hogs,
my
cows,
Oh
God.
no.
everything man. Well, after that, the Corps of Engineers came in there and deepened and widened
Creek.
the creek
Right.
and cut out some of the curves in it. And it hadn't flooded since then until a
Just
few weeks
now.
ago.
Right.
Oh yeah.
When they had Hurricane Michael.
But it,
Which
all the
was
little
kind of
creeks
freakish.
all the little creeks around there flooded too.
Right.
It's a mess.
Dang.
I had a photograph of snowbank up on Parkway that was 20 feet high.
Oh my goodness. I've
Yeah.
never seen anything like that.
I-
20 feet of snow?
Oh no.
No, it was they graded,
Oh,
Parkway.
well, still.
but it started out being 5 or 6 feet.
Oh, you're right. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay, got it.
And
That's
I've
still as
seen-
tall as a man.
I'd seen snow up to our front door, all the way up to our front door,
Wow.
on several different occasions. We look forward to the snow because we got out of school
Right.
and we could sleigh ride
Yeah.
and build bonfires
Yeah.
And snowmen.
and smoke corn silk and rabbit
Snowman, snowball fights, all that
Snowball
stuff.
fights,
Yeah.
all that.
And you guys got the hills to do the sledding.
Oh man, they're everywhere.
Oh yeah, I mean,
We had
yes.
one right in front of our house. That was the favorite one in the whole town.
Oh,
That
well,
up
that's a
there.
big party then.
Lambeth Hill, Senator Floyd Lambeth, who lived back behind us, had the best garden, made apple butter, had muscadine vines, apple trees, he had everything, horses over there. And Jim and I loved those 2 horses he had over there. Yeah, well, they actually had 3, had 2 work horses and a Tennessee walking horse. Red and Beauty were the work
Wow.
horses.
God, Dad, you must have really liked to remember
Yeah.
the names after all these
Oh,
years.
we were crazy about it. We'd take them apples and stuff. Jim and I used to climb those apple trees and eat green apples until we puke.
Oh my God!
That's like eating candy back then. It's free.
Oh, it was great. It was great.
I'll never forget going to the farm, Dad, that you own.
Oh,
down
Oh
there.
yeah, off the
we
parkway.
would go down there and we'd pick apples down there.
Oh, that was an apple farm at one time.
Oh
Yeah.
The
really?
trees had not been tended.
They hadn't,
Yeah.
and the apples weren't that great, but they were still good. You could eat them.
Yeah, well, they
And-
would have been prolific if they'd been cared for over
Yeah.
the years and
Yeah.
sprayed and all the things.
Do you remember that place we camped? at?
Yes. Oh, absolutely. Little stream
those
running
little-
through there.
the little stream running
Salamanders
through
and
there, yeah,
everything.
salam-
Oh yeah.
That
Oh
was
yes.
beautiful.
Oh
yeah.
yes.
Yeah.
Oh
that
yes.
farm down there, it was,
I was
that was
sick.
beautiful.
I was on a manic episode when I talked to your mother and
Into buying that,
Doctor and
No.
Mr. and Mrs. Hart
right?
into going in with us and purchase that.
Oh.
Yeah.
And after I was on the manic episode, and then after that happened, I got extremely depressed and had to be hospitalized.
Oh wow.
It was a mess. We wound up selling it for exactly what we bought it.
Yeah, I know. We remember that. We remember when it was sold.
Oh.
Back to the person who sold it to you.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's
And
right.
then Mr.
Brady,
Brady was murdered by a woman, right?
he won.
He was murdered, wasn't
Yeah, he was murdered.
he? Yeah,
I don't know.
by a woman.
I
By
think it was a woman.
a lover,
gosh.
ex-wife, something.
He carried the awfulest wad of bills in his pocket, folded,
Like hundreds of bills,
like, yeah,
like 50 bills.
big bills.
Big bill.
Not
Wow.
just, not ones, big bills.
Right.
Cabbage farmer.
Cabbage farmer. Oh,
Cabbage farmer. He's a moonshiner.
Where's his
man.
Oh, you think it was a moonshiner?
He
huh?
was. He got in trouble with the ATF.
Oh yeah, he
Damn,
He got in
really?
trouble with the ATF
He got in
moonshiner.
trouble
Damn.
with everything. He was
That's
that
right.
kind
I
of man.
remember that. Mr. Brady. That's
He
right.
was an
He's
Appalachian.
He was
Out-
an Appalachian damn
He
outlaw.
was an Appalachian outlaw.
That's right. Yep.
He was
Appalachian
a man, He was
outlaw.
a man among men. When Riza met him, I called him the president.
Is he still alive? There's
Oh,
no way.
Ray Snow's
There's no
been
way.
he's murdered.
Oh, right. Shit.
Say what?
Damn.
This must have been years ago.
Well, Riza and I have been together about 20 years.
Yeah, I know, but
But he
when
was
did you
still-
see him?
Huh?
When did you see him?
Last?
Yes.
We were up at his house. No, I saw him after that at a over in Hillsville at a bluegrass festival.
Oh, is this random?
Yeah, Ram.
Oh, okay.
Well, no, I knew he was going to be there.
Oh, okay.
Didn't we visit his
He was
house?
playing
Yes.
his guitar with him. He was playing
Thank
his guitar
God.
with the band,
Yes.
and
Miss,
I
Mr.
was
Brady.
out there.
Mr. Brady, we went to his
Flat
house.
foot.
I remember Evans.
Yeah.
I was out there
Cabbage
flat-footing, and
Cabbage farm.
he said,
Cabbage farm.
Ronnie, have you ever seen your grandmother Flatfoot? I said, yeah, I've seen her.
Oh,
He
Mama?
said,
Mama
Mama
Martin?
Martin.
Oh.
Yeah. He said, she knows how to Flatfoot. You don't.
Oh! She also knows how to play the
And then-
auto harp.
And then he started Flatfoot. And he was right. That is the hardest dance to do that I have ever seen.
Look that up on YouTube.
Flat footing.
Yeah.
Now I've sent you you guys, a gal playing the fiddle and flatfooting at the same time.
Right,
Ooh.
right. I've seen
No.
it. I watched it. I watched
I'll
it.
tell you, that foot movement will kill your ankles.
Oh.
Mama Martin would do it in high heels
Woo!
when she was 90 years old.
Ooh.
Well,
Clogging.
Kristen knows what it is too.
She knows what it is, doesn't mean
Right,
she
but
knows
none
how
of
to
us
do it
really know how
properly.
anything like how to do it.
Well, most people do the clog and
Well,
Yeah.
they do this, Dad.
Oh no, that's a long shot.
Yeah.
That's a long shot.
It's no
You
flat
watch-
footing.
You
is-
watch those feet.
There's a clogging.
It's a heel and toe sort of thing.
It's okay,
And
Mo.
then you can throw in the other types of movements with it.
Yeah.
If you're good enough.
I'm not that good at it. I'm only good at it when I haven't had it like I'm only good at it when I've had about 5 country clubs.
I wish I could still do it. I'd give anything to dance. I love to dance. All kinds of dances. The waltz was my favorite.
But that Flatfoot, that's definitely a.
A girl here in town who's a lesbian
Unfortunately.
taught me how to waltz. Well, I was crazy about her. I didn't know her leanings. My father said, "What you doing going out with that Lizzie?"
Oh, was it known she was a?
Got to be. And my father, the people around here, Appalachian people, call them lesbians Lizzies.
Oh, Lizzie's. Gotcha. Yeah.
And it's not, it's not a queer, it's a choir.
Choir.
I'm going to act choir.
Huh.
It was interesting. When I went to college, before I went to college, or sometime, I guess after I started, my dad said, "Ron, you need to get rid of that hillbilly accent." He said, "You'll never be able to get a job."
Yeah, it's also what
Your
he said
dad
about
said
your
that.
damn
Yeah,
car.
he said,
It's
"See,
also
my
what he said about your
mother
car,
didn't have
too."
hillbilly accents.
Not
No.
like Uncle Jim.
Hmm?
Not like Uncle Jim.
Oh,
They
no,
had a
no.
prop. They were able to.
Uncle
right.
Jim's not as bad as it used to be. Heather's not either, but Creek, well, I don't know. They're
Dad.
not, none of them are as bad as they used to be. But my dad said, if you're gonna get a job outside of Gaylocks, you better get rid of that hillbilly accent.
You know what? That's probably some of the best advice.
I took a course in college called Continental Accent, Radio and Television Accent. And then I married Andy, a Yankee,
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Right.
and of course they have something much closer to a continental accent.
But they got their own damn accents. They're
Well,
disgusting
yeah,
too.
No,
damn problem.
they didn't have Brooklyn, not in Brooklyn.
Oh, gotcha.
Or not even on Manhattan. actually.
Gotcha.
It's Long Island,
Gotcha.
which is more sophisticated.
Gotcha.
More like not Boston, but similar. And the Eastern Virginians have their running about the house.
Okay.
They attain to the house.
Wow.
It's most unusual. And I worked for some people who were from Eastern Virginia when I was a teenager, and listen to them talk. It's been fascinating. Had one fraternity brother who was from Eastern Virginia, and he Mouse Gentry. I can't remember what his name
Coastal
was.
Virginia.
We called him Mouse.
Chesapeake.
Chesapeake.
He had that beautiful Eastern Virginia accent.
Gentry.
When I got back from Vietnam, I'd been in the hospital. I ran into him, or he ran into me down at the Old Fiddlers Convention. I was so messed up that I didn't even recognize him.
Oh yeah. Wow.
It took me forever to get my head. And he kept saying, "Ron, don't you remember me? It's Mouse Gentry." And found out,
Gentry.
yeah, we're fraternity brothers, aren't we? Yeah.
Oh, I bet he loved that, Dad.
Huh?
I bet he loved that.
Oh, yeah, well, he was
We're
upset when I
connected.
couldn't remember her.
Oh, shit. So what did he do once you remembered?
Hmm?
So how was it once you remembered?
Oh, we just had a great time down there at the Fiddlers
And
Convention.
then you go flat foot.
S.A., you're the best fraternity. S.A. Rah, rah, Bonton, 6 Mile Past the One. Hoorah, 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 Phi Alpha chapter of S.A.
So, Dad, can you talk now about what they had to do to usher you into the fraternity?
No, they didn't usher me in.
Oh.
All my friends.
Dad, you know what? You've always trendsetted all that shit.
I do. I really, if I had it to do over again, I would not join a fraternity.
Right.
But at that time, all of my thoughts were toward being extremely successful. and wealth.
Yeah.
And being charismatic and having a lot of friends.
Yeah. Sure. Yeah.
All my friends were in a fraternity called Pi Kappa Alpha,
PKA.
PKA. Then this new fraternity started on campus. And the sponsor was the Dean of Men, who is a friend of mine.
The
He's
hell is
guy-
that? What's the Dean of Men?
The dean, the colleges had a Dean of Men, a Dean of Women, Dean of Academics.
Oh,
all
jeez.
that shit. And the
Oh,
Dean
wow.
of Men had taken me under his wing when
Man.
two of my friends and I
Yeah, man.
wrecked in his 55 Oldsmobile, 4-door Holiday, carrying a load of whiskey from Gate City, Virginia.
Shit.
And Dog Benny was driving his car. He thought the cops were after us. Slipped down on that Oldsmobile, boom. Bridge, 90-degree angle, into a bridge. Well, he hit the damn bridge. Dog's chest was crushed,
Oh my
My-
God.
leg was broken, and Brian's nose was almost cut off.
Ooh. Yes.
So you wrecked.
Huh?
You
They
wrecked, right?
wrecked or wrecked bad. Yeah, but
But
this
bad
this is
wreck,
before
bad.
seatbelts and all that
And
crap.
we had all this whiskey in the car that we'd bought
You were moving.
up in Gate City, Virginia. They could sell whiskey in Johnson
Freaking-
City.
They're talking about
guys
dry
were bootlegging.
counties
You guys
versus-
were bootlegging.
Well,
Right.
dry county versus
They were
in Dry
transporting
County,
it.
and we were buying the whiskey and
taking it to a dry county.
we were driving,
Right.
buying it,
Sounds
wet
like,
county, and taking
we were-
it to a dry county.
Right. Wet county
I
versus
guess we
wet.
call that.
It sounds like you were Smokey and the Bandit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I didn't know my leg was broken. And I mean, it had a knot on it like that.
Oh, my
but I didn't see it at the time.
Ooh.
I
Right.
got out of the car. Ryan got out of the car and blood all over the place.
Oh my
His
God.
nose was barely hanging out. He went through the windshield.
Oh my God.
And Dog was over there moaning and groaning with a bunch of broken
The
ribs.
dog?
Dog
Yeah,
Benny,
that's his
D-A-W-G.
name.
Oh, the dog.
That's
right.
Yeah.
nickname.
And
Right.
Brian and I started taking whiskey bottles. Of course, there were a lot of them broken.
Well, of
Smelled like
course.
hell. We'd take throwing whiskey bottles
Oh,
into the creek.
Oh no.
Oh my God.
Isn't that typical of guys that age? Let's not get caught. Let's not worry. We gotta make sure we don't get caught, even though you're all
Right.
busted up.
Right.
Well, anyway, the ambulance, police came out. I guess I can't remember whether the police came first or the ambulance came first. Anyway, they took us all to the hospital, and the police went to the hospital and called Dean of Men, Dean Mercer, and Dean Mercer talked to the cops. Let me take them under my fold. Don't take them to jail. Don't penalize them. I'll straighten them out.
The minister.
The
Huh?
dean.
The dean.
The Dean
Right.
of Men at the college. Now we were already friends, but and he was the guy who sponsored the Sigma Alpha Epsilon.
That was the new fraternity.
Fraternity, new
the new
fraternity, yeah.
fraternity. New fraternity
So-
on campus. SAE.
He
Right.
he made us all move to the dorm
Oh.
and had
boy.
restrictions on our.
Where were
grade.
you living?
Huh?
Where were you living?
Frat
I was
house,
living in an
clearly.
apartment at that time.
Oh, he made
Oh.
you move on
Made
campus.
us live on campus.
Wow. Okay,
And-
so he really did.
Within 6 months, he made me a dorm counselor because my grades were so good, and I was doing everything right. And then he encouraged all three of us to join this fraternity that he was sponsoring.
Oh.
And what is that?
Sigma SAE.
Alpha Epsilon, new fraternity.
His
And I
fraternity.
thought to myself, get in on the ground floor.
Yeah.
Get in
Right.
on the ground floor. You can be president of the fraternity. You can be this.
Yeah.
that, and the other.
It was
You
an
can-
opportunity.
You can make an opportunity for you can.
Which school was
your
this at,
resume,
Pop?
huh?
Which school was this at?
East Tennessee
East
State.
Tennessee. Okay,
Yeah,
gotcha.
that's after I keep telling Gene too.
This is East Tennessee State. This is what town?
Johnson. City.
Johnson City. Right.
Yeah,
Beautiful.
it is beautiful.
Beautiful. Yep.
And Anywho, we all three pledged SAE.
After y'all healed up.
No,
Yeah.
no, that Johnson City's beautiful.
It is a beautiful town.
Yeah.
And the mountains around there are just fantastic. Everything about it. The campus is beautiful. Everything's beautiful. And
Never been.
he made
It's
me
beautiful, Evans.
a dorm counselor. And Brian, he was a troublemaker. He just kept on me. Dog was an old Army paratrooper who'd come back to college.
Yeah.
And he was kind of half crazy too. Well, anyway, I went up through the ranks in the fraternity within 2 years and ran for president of the Interfraternity Council, which was the big Greek controlling organization
Oh.
on campus, and won the presidency.
That's at the Greek Council that decided whether lambda.
Oh, okay. To decide whether this was going to be in existence at all.
Yeah, well, let me tell you, our fraternity was tops academically.
Okay, so that's a big deal.
We were tops athletically. We had intercollegiate,
Academics
interfraternity
and athletics.
competitions.
Wow.
And track, push-ups, pull-ups.
Right.
I won the push-ups
Oh,
and the
right.
pull-ups and came in second in the 100-yard dash. And what was I going to say?
So you were,
Anyway, I was a big man on campus.
Right,
My
right,
photo
right.
was had a color photo in the yearbook with me, campus president, and the president of the what was it called? Something Hellenic Council, which was a women's
Yeah.
fraternity.
yeah.
Fraternities. I think it was Hellenic. I can't remember. Anyway, big, meant a lot.
Yeah.
Everybody recognized me. Everybody
Right.
knew me. Everybody.
You were an outstanding athlete and academic.
No, I wasn't an intercollegiate athlete except in tennis. This
Well, no, you were in terms of strength,
Yeah.
push-ups and pull-ups.
Yeah, I could do more of that than anybody.
Right, and academics. You
And
were really good.
And I didn't start out that way, but after that wreck, I pulled my grades up and started making
See,
either.
that's the greatest thing. You
4
always
point-
have the option of going that direction if you want.
Yeah, that's right. I started making 4-point or close
Right.
to it,
Damn.
and then I got into ROTC, which was also a
Right.
prestigious.
So that picture we have of you winning that pull-up competition,
No, that
that was in ROTC. then.
that was in the Army.
Oh.
That was a demonstration I was given to my troops when I was a company commander to how the proper way to do pull-ups because they didn't know how to do pull-ups. Yeah, like that. But
Not
you know,
this.
they swing
Not
their
this.
legs, do
Not
2 or
this.
3 pull-ups.
This.
I did 63 pull-ups.
My
and
God.
my platoon sergeant, Sergeant Goins, said, "Lieutenant, I think they know now.
Yeah.
I think they understand." And the push-up contest, that was in ROTC.
Okay.
The picture you saw,
Right.
that was in ROTC. I won
Thank
that
God.
time.
Well, I'll tell
But-
you what.
And
Well, I tell you
they
they
had
did.
I was my junior year, and they had a senior ROTC cadet measuring how many, put his hand underneath my chest to make sure my chest hit the
Right.
ground every time.
Yep. Yep.
And the one that was doing mine was the brigade commander.
Yeah.
His unit was next to mine. He also was ROTC flight training. His unit was next to mine in Vietnam. He was in the transportation corps. He was a test pilot. He died. He got killed in a crash, test flying a helicopter. The second or third month that I was there. His name was Gordon Walsh. He was one fine man. But anyhow, I got to be in a prestigious position on campus.
Yeah. Right. Yeah.
And when
Yeah, you were a badass.
Well, I wouldn't say a badass, but I was successful. I played tennis, and I did all this inter-fraternity competition and won, except the 100-yard dash, and another fraternity brother won that. And he was just barely ahead of me.
Yeah.
The Pikes, had a calendar girl contest.
Oh my God.
Because I was president of the fraternity council, they chose me to be one of the judges
Oh.
of these
Calendar
ladies.
girl contest.
These ladies
Oh, my
that
goodness.
were going to, well, Colonel Blocker, who was head of the ROTC department,
Yeah.
was also a judge, and there were several others. Colonel Blocker looked at me and said, "What the hell are you doing here?" I said, "Colonel, I'm president of the fraternity council." He said, "You are?"
I answer your question.
At my graduation, the Colonel, mother and dad were there. And,
Oh, God.
And Gene was there too. And I was a company commander.
Right.
And
Company-
after we paraded and did all that stuff, came back, and Colonel Blocker and I were walking up for him to meet my mother and dad, and Gene, and I was walking along. He said, "Martin, don't you know which side of me you're supposed to be on?"
What side of what?
Of me that you're supposed.
Oh!
I was on
Gotcha.
I was on his left side. And I said, "No, sir, I don't." He said, "The ranking officer's always to the right." Well, I was on his other side. I was on his right side, I guess. I said, "Oh, I didn't know that." And here we were marching
Excuse me.
up to meet my mother and father, and he stopped me right there in the middle and said, and chastised me for not knowing where I was supposed to be.
Right.
We just paraded out. I was out there in front of my company. Eyes right. Ready, front. Passed it in review. He was on the reviewing stand. Several majors and lieutenant colonels and sergeants, the whole military.
Yeah.
What's it called now? Cadre. The whole cadre
Yeah, the
was
cadre.
there. Yeah, I know. Oh, mother and dad were impressed
Oh, I bet they were.
until Colonel Blocker stopped me and chastised me for being on the wrong damn side.
And which you didn't even
I
know.
didn't know. Hell, I didn't know nobody ever told me that.
Oh, shoot, man. There's so many things like that. What are you
it's
supposed to do?
military's full of that stuff.
It is indeed. It is indeed.
Razor.